Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel. I'm working hard. It's lit. March 4th, this Saturday, Garcia versus Thurman. It's just a great day for fighting, if you will. Garcia Thurman, that's going to be on CBS, so shout out to CBS, the parent company of Showtime, and that's a mega fight. You got my dude Andres from the Virgil Hunter Gym. He's going to be on the undercard. He's also, you have my dude Mario Barrios. He's fighting out of the Virgil Hunter Gym, and Erickson Hammer Lubin. Just good stuff, man. And on across the pond, you have David Haye versus Tony Bellew, which they've been making it fun. They've been doing the gloves are off and a lot of trash talking. David Haye said he's going to pulverize Tony Bellew. Bellew's been confident. He's moving up from cruiserweight to heavyweight. So it should be a fun fight. And really the pressure's on David Haye because he's the bigger one, the bigger person. And he doesn't want to be in a dog fight or a close fight or anything with Tony Bellew because he's considered the underdog and the smaller guy who's been stopped at light heavyweight. And then finally in the UFC, you have Tyron Woodley versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And the first fight was definitely exciting on the UFC 205 card. So I'm looking forward to it. But I want to talk a little bit about purses. Can I do that? Ego Purses, my segment where I give you guys a look at the fighters, what they're going to be making and what they stand to gain in their fight. Now, Garcia Thurman is the fight of choice, as you guys seen, and both Danny Swift Garcia and Keith one-time Thurman are going to pocket $2 million a piece for this particular fight. So I would say those are both career high paydays. Garcia has gotten some close paydays to that. Robert Guerrero, he got like 1.5 million. I think for Peterson he got around the same, 1.5 million. But this is, I mean, 500K, that's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Some people get 500K for their purse, some people get under 500K. So adding that 500K to his other good purses, I'm sure Danny Garcia is happy about that. 2 million apiece. Keith Thurman's biggest payday previously was, I would say, Sean Porter, and he probably got like $1 million or something, maybe 1.2, something like that. So 2 million apiece for a fight on free TV, PBC. Shout out to Al Heyman. Thank you, Al Heyman, for this fight, and they're getting it done. And no pay-per-view. Keith Thurman, he said himself, he says, I don't want you to pay for this free entertainment. There's a lot of free entertainment. I don't want you to have to pay to see me. He says, I just want the world to watch. I want 10 million people to watch me. And this could set PBC records because this is one of the most anticipated fights. Like even me doing the 7 reasons, which I got to talk about this real quick. Check it out. I picked Danny Garcia. Some of you guys in boxing, I love this sport. I love the fans, a lot of passion. But some of y'all are too radical. Like anything just like disrupts you. It's a prediction. I don't care who wins. Like, I don't know how I can stress this. I like Danny Garcia and I like Keith Thurman. Some people think I'm saying this because I have to. I'm not. I don't have to do anything. I am my own boss. I dictate my schedule. I created this channel. I'm not partnered to any network, any MCNs or anything like that. I don't have YouTube. They don't tell you what to do. There's no manual for this. So I'm free to talk about. I have the creative control entirely. You know what I mean? Barring using somebody else's work or copyrighted material, stuff like that. I have creative control. I genuinely like Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman as fighters. But it's like Highlander. There could be only one. Some of you guys get too emotional. If Keith Thurman beats Danny Garcia, then that's what it is. Just because I predicted it. It's not the end of the world. Nothing changes. My world still goes on. I just basically break down the fight, and I'm not backtracking. I do think Danny Garcia is going to find a way to get it done. Am I saying it's an easy fight? No. That's why we want to see it. You know what I mean? But some of y'all are too radical. Fuck you, man. Like, over my prediction. Whatever. But you got to have tough skin in this business. That's my prediction. I'm picking Danny Garcia. You guys are free to pick whoever you want on your channel. You could do all the fight predictions. You could say Keith Thurman is going to win it. I'm picking who I'm picking. I gave you 7 specific reasons, and that's what I challenge people to do. Everybody wants to tell me how to do my job. I don't go into Ross or wherever you guys work and tell you how to do your job, right? If you know so much and I know so little, then get it popping for yourself. Make a channel, talk about what you want to, give your fight predictions and breakdowns, and get people to mess with you in your voice. You know what I mean? Because that's what I've done for the last 3 years on my channel. So take it for what it's worth. I'm not always right. I'm human, but I'm picking Danny Garcia. But I don't care who wins, because more importantly, this is a great fight. You know what I mean? So many fights like this, it's always like clouded by controversy or this and that. That's why I don't care who wins. I mean, if my prediction's right, then it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But it's good for boxing. It needed to happen. People complaining, oh, PBC has mismatches, even though that's been proven, because we've seen underdogs beat the guy who was supposed to win, like Joe Smith Jr. versus Funfara, right? We've seen Rasheed Warren lose twice on PBC, right? So we've seen the upset fights and things of that nature, but it's good to see PBC growing and putting together a fight like this on free TV. There's literally, and this is not even being territorial or anything, there's literally no one else that is putting on a massive blockbuster fight like this, and it's on free TV. You think Top Rank gives up their best shit for True TV? No. I've never seen Pacquiao on True TV. You know what I mean? Can you picture Top Rank putting Pacquiao versus Amir Khan on True TV? No, it would be pay-per-view. Chavez versus Canelo, I have no problem with the fight. I think it's a big money fight, and it's a fight that's going to provide entertainment. But Golden Boy is not putting that on regular TV. They just did an ESPN deal. You think they would put it on ESPN? Hell no. They're making that back end money. And I mean, it's a business, so it is what it is. I'm not going to tell someone else how to run their business, but I mean, it's crazy to see the shift in boxing and climate. The fact that they really, I know Steven Espinoza of Showtime really probably wanted this on his network, even though CBS is an affiliate, the parent company, but I'm sure he wanted it on Showtime. But it's crazy, because that would have been Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz with Mikey Garcia. Then you would have Adrian Broner, and then you would have Garcia Thurman all on Showtime. Killing. Just in case you guys haven't seen, Showtime has done a digital series at All Access, and they gotta start doing better, a better job of getting this out, because the All Access, I haven't even watched it. I just seen clips of Keith Thurman like, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, and he was yelling and stuff. But they got to do a better job of getting that out to the public, because they just kind of dropped it, and they dropped it on Fight Week. But it's on Showtime's YouTube channel, so make sure you guys check it out if you want some BTS behind the scenes stuff before the actual fight. But I like that they did that. UFC is actually very good with this, and I think that's what helps their pay-per-view cards. So Showtime and boxing in general, they need to pick up a little bit for how the UFC releases their digital content. It's like something everybody knows about. Dana White he's different than Al Heyman, because Al Heyman's like Bigfoot. You just don't really see him. It's like Al Heyman sightings, and it's all blurry and shit. But Dana White he'll tweet about it and stuff like that. The UFC embedded series is what I'm talking about. So I don't know what they could do, but boxing needs to do something, because you spend the money to make these series. You want most people to see it, and I know some people have watched it, but I'm sure a lot of people watching this video didn't even know that there was a 4-part All Access Garcia Thurman behind the scenes look that's on Showtime. You know what I mean? If you did not know, put that in the comment section. I just want to get kind of a view or a pulse of how many people were aware of it. I know, again, some of you guys are just diehard boxing fans. You're going to get the news just regardless, but it's a good fight, man. Garcia Thurman, welterweight fight. Errol Spence Jr. will be in attendance. It's a fight that's meaningful. It's a unification fight. And actually, whoever wins this fight will be the welterweight with the most belts, if I'm not mistaken. Floyd's retired. Pacquiao has a belt from Jesse Vargas, but it's only one. He has the WBO belt. And the winner of this fight will have the WBC and the WBA belt. And then Kell Brook has one belt. He has the IBF belt. So the winner of this fight is going to have more belts than anyone, because they're going to have 2 belts in the division. So it sets up a lot. If Amir Khan and Pacquiao fight, or you look at Kell Brook versus Errol Spence, the winner of that, those are all great unification fights that can happen after this point and lead the person into another big payday. So $2 million apiece, that's how much Keith is getting, and that's how much Danny Garcia is getting. Career high paydays for both, and they deserve it for making the fight. Shout out to Heyman, PBC, CBS, Showtime, and salute to whoever wins the fight. May the best man win. Subscribe to Boxing Ego. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.